Welcome to my Wellness Rewired, Hacking Women's Health. Join Larissa and Malerie as they explore biohacking tips for women based on the latest science and research available today. Let them help you unlock your best self. It's time to hack smarter, not harder, together.
All right, hack your happy. Why biohacking is the ultimate self-care glow up for women. It is something that all women struggle with. We put everybody else in our lives first, and then we do ourselves very, very last. So this episode is just for you ladies. It's the month of February, and so we want to really focus on biohacks that double for self-care, and we want to turn your appointments into me time and make sure you schedule in certain times throughout the week to really make sure that you are fulfilling, getting yourself ready in your body, in your health, in your mind. And we are going to make sure that you nurture yourself first. And just like in the airplane, when you have to put on your mask before you put on your kid's mask, it's the same thing. For this biohack, you have to do the biohack for yourself, schedule it in because life gets busy, and then you can help your whole family succeed. We're going to break down why it matters for women's health, and we're going to share our favorite indulgent hacks, and we're going to do a hilarious speed dating game at the end, which is super funny. And we hope you enjoy it as much as we had making it. And then, of course, we'll always wrap up with our key takeaways and hope that you leave this feeling energized and ready to love on yourself this week.
Yeah, it's all about biohacks that double as self-care, because that's the spin we're going to take this week. And let's talk about why that matters for women, because we have a very unique biology. And so a lot of what we're trying to attain as women is we want hormonal harmony. And so practices like cycle syncing and various oxytocin boosters kind of honor our natural rhythms, which can prevent burnout and it can prevent PMS chaos. We also want stress resilient. We want a longevity boost, right? Like self-care isn't selfish. It's strategic, because refilling your cup means that you get to show up stronger for everyone, including yourself. And so we wanted to really hit that hard this month, because I know how much we all struggle with this. This is something that I struggle with. This is something that I watch Larissa struggle with. And then we lecture each other about it. So we're like, why not just make a whole week about it? But it's interesting because research from the Blue Zones shows that women who prioritize joy and connection live up to 10 years longer. That's crazy to me. I don't know. Did you see that documentary, The Blue Zones? I didn't see it.
I did see it and I loved it. Yes.
Really?
Yes. It's all about, I mean, there's a lot of interesting things about it, but the part that I took away is definitely the connections and the connectivity. The communities with strong social ties was one of their factors of living longer. And so that's the best news ever, because then you got to keep up with your girlfriends and get your nights out or sisters, I should say.
That's right. Same thing. Come on.
We'll live forever if we get all of our sisters, which is a lot. And we could do that regularly, then we would be golden, right?
That is so true. If only we all lived in the same place, that would make it so much easier.
Instead of so many states away from each other.
Yeah, I blame all of you as if I had no part in this.
I was like, as the person who lives in the Midwest.
Yeah, it's the person who picked up and moved 16 hours away.
That's so funny.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. You weren't a catalyst.
Oh, I really do love this. This has been fun to kind of like pull together, because I feel like people always talk about like, oh, just like stress less, like take a bubble bath, take care of yourself. And I'm like, there's so many different ways to take care of yourself that it was really fun to kind of look at health and longevity from another angle, where it's not just, optimizing health, which I am passionate about and do love. But then when you like look at it from an angle of like self-indulgence and really like relaxation and passion and connection, such a different angle and so refreshing to me.
Well, it helps you see it I mean, yes, it's for health, but when you really think about it, is self-care and things that help you be grounded and more stable in your life and more consistent in your life, it moves up on the priority. And you can, but you're right, it's a different angle. And so you can enjoy it in both ways, for the enjoyment purpose and for the longevity purpose.
Exactly. So the way that we're approaching this today is we really want to look at this like these are potential refill appointments, right? These are non-negotiable indulgent slots that we want you to put into your day or your week, things that feel luxurious, but they're going to deliver some real biological wins for you. So we've kind of grouped them into a more natural flow. And all of these biohacks also double as self-care. So pick 2 or 3 to start with, and let's have fun with it. And so the first one that we were talking about was morning rituals. And this would be things that you would do first thing in the morning that just kind of set your day off right, get a little bit of relaxation. And we've talked about this before. The first one being morning sunlight viewing, 5 to 20 minutes outside, sets your circadian rhythm, boost your serotonin, regulate your hormones. It's just like a gentle like hug in the morning from the world, right? And so that one is a fantastic way to take care of yourself. The next one would be gratitude journaling. And you could pair this with breath work, 5 to 10 minutes of slow breathing and, writing down some of your gratitudes. This rewires your mood, lowers your stress, and sparks some oxytocin, which sets your day off great.
I love both of those.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, they are self-indulgent, but in such the right way,
I agree. I love both of those.
Yeah.
And another one of my loves is nature and grounding escapes. So I am a huge into the national parks and nature and forest bathing. So this was right up my alley. So forest bathing is, and when you go into nature and you immerse yourself and your cortisol drops and it boosts your immunity. And it's like a spa day vibe, but from Earth. And so you can't go out into nature and walk through the trees and not feel good about it and feel healing and connected to the earth, and everything will be okay. Go forest bathing and everything will be okay. Which we've talked about in other episodes, but in Japan, they actually have whole projects called forest bathing where they put forests in the city so that people can take lunch breaks and walk through the forest and decrease their cortisol and just feel more connected to earth. So interesting.
Yeah. I love this one, especially if water's involved. Like we have a nature reserve. I could get there in 7 minutes. And I love it because it's just a gentle hike through the trees, right? And it leads you to a waterfall, just like a cute little waterfall. And it is the most soothing place to be. I think it's probably my favorite place to be. And the kids can go. I mean, my daughter hiked it by herself when she was 2, like barely 2, like 20 months old. So anyway, the point being that if you combine those 2 trees with a little bit of a water feature, you just can't get better than that.
Yeah, it's a win-win for your soul.
Yep, absolutely.
And another one connected to earth is grounding or earthing. So if you're barefoot and you're on grass or sand or dirt, like anything along the natural components of the earth, then there's electron transfer and it reduces your inflammation and it recharges you. And it's like a recharge cuddle. And if you have like shoes or socks on, it dilutes it. So if you have bare feet and you could be on there. And I would say for 10 to 20 minutes, if you could, ideally.
Yeah, I think so. And this is one we're going to try. So we will be covering this in detail in the future. And we're very excited about the potential of this one.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, we're talking body pampering with tech and touches. So we're talking, first of all, red light therapy. This one is so relaxing. 10 to 20 minutes under the warm, red light masks or panels. There's so many different ways to do this. Gives skin glow, energy, relaxation. It really just feels like sitting out there in some early morning warm sun. Very soothing, I will say. Plus, what it does for your mitochondrial health is crazy, which, as we know, is the energy producer of our cells. Next up, we've got gua sha. I think I said that right. Or facial self-massage, or like face yoga is also what I do related to this. 5 to 10 minutes with oil. This helps with lymphatic drainage and tension release. So you've got like a lot of jaw tension, or like my eyes get tired when I feel like I'm frowning a lot and stuff. And like, it just makes you kind of tired, and so that facial massage, either first thing in the morning or at night when you go to sleep, it's just like a mini home facial that leaves you feeling radiant and just like soothed. So I do really like that one actually. And you can do the same thing with dry brushing if you don't have like the gua sha, like, what do you call those things? They're usually made of like jade or amethyst or something.
Yeah. I want to say stone, but like a flat stone maybe?
Stone, yes. If you want something softer, like a dry brush, I just got one and I love it and I'm trying it. You do like circular strokes, you could do your whole body. It's like warm oil. This is for circulation and nourishment. It's spa-like self-love, right? So any of these options are very self-indulgent in all the right ways.
And my favorite appointment that you need to set this appointment for yourself, is joy and connection boosters. So anytime you can get with somebody who makes you laugh until you cry. I just had this last Friday and I was with my girlfriend. We laughed so hard we were crying and we made a big scene, indirectly, not purposefully, but it was like we were just laughing so hard. And when you can find that, it is such good dopamine release for yourself and oxytocin. But immerse yourself in laughter and joy and be mindful and play, anything to drop your cortisol. So if it's like doodling or just something that brings you joy, and of course, any girls' night out, laughing, dancing, deep chats, any of those will not only bond you as friends, but they will increase your lifespan and lower your cortisol and help your biohacks all be more successful. Never, ever underestimate the power of friendship. So anytime you can laugh with friends and do creative things together, I would 100% recommend it, and book that appointment today. Put it in your calendar, even if it's 2 weeks out, book it regularly.
Yeah, I love that one because it's the whole concept of like you have your fight or flight. We've talked about this before, and you have your rest and digest. And some have suggested a third, which is tend and befriend, which is crucial for women because we get so much benefit out of that community connection and joy building through others. And so the ability for women to do this for each other is amazing. Like I have friends that I look forward to. We do toddler play dates, which I look forward to every week because we get to just sit back and be, ridiculous sometimes while our toddlers play. So it's, you cannot underestimate it at any time.
And no other person will really truly understand that season of life with your toddler except for another woman who's going through the same thing. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, it's so true. It is
that
so true.
Is hilarious. Well, this happened today. Never thought I would say that out loud.
Yeah. Some of the pictures we send to each other of complete disasters you would not believe.
But only the person in that season of life with you going through that will truly appreciate and understand.
Yes. And this is one that I honestly think if you're going to schedule in, right, your refills, this is one that should be scheduled regularly because girl nights in any form, if you want to do a sip and paint, if you want to just stay in your pajamas and talk, if you just want to not talk and watch a movie, whatever you want to do, go out and go dancing, whatever sparks that joy in you and creates that excitement and passion, do it. You deserve it. You need it. And we fully support it. So,
and you only have one wild, beautiful life to live. So you might as well start now.
Yep. Stop wasting time, ladies. Okay. Then we want to do our evening wind downs and restoratives. We're talking about body supporting herbal teas, something like red raspberry leaf or chamomile for hormone support and calm. We've talked about dandelion root tea helps with a gentle liver boost, right? So that we're detoxing more efficiently. That was a huge one. And you can make this a warm, mindful ceremony. This is something that can give you a lot of joy or self-indulgence that just makes you feel better, right? It's soothing.
It's peaceful. Yeah.
Peaceful. Yes. Stress releasing. And so the next one would be yoga nidra. We've talked about this one. There's different time lengths, 20 to 45 minutes of guided kind of like waking rest is really what you would think of it. It's deep rest and parasympathetic activation through a kind of like meditation body scan. This has been found to be better than a nap. and it is complete bliss, let me tell you. So that one's totally worth giving it a try. Also, your blue light blocking glasses or dimming the lights to protect your melatonin production. Think of it like cocooning into a restorative night mode, and really just taking that time to value yourself has so much reward to it. And so vagus nerve toning, this one was kind of funny, but apparently humming or gargling to shift into rest and digest. It's a quick, quirky way to like hug your nervous system. We have not tried this one, but it has come highly recommended in our research. So give it a try.
You can also get to that point with like deep breathing and regular exercise and listening to music and massaging. Like if you want to get foot massage, can also do the vagus nerve toning, like all of those.
Meditation, right? The concept of like Om, you know what I mean? Like the chanting, that's really where my mind went. But when they said like, when we were doing the research and they talked about gargling, I was like, you lost me on that one. But
well, you lost you, but it got me because I was like, oh, that's quick and easy. I can do that.
Okay, only if I can be there when you do that.
We should do it at the same time right now, Mallory. Let's gurgle and see who is more.
You gargled. I need a drink to do that.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Let's not really do it, but we.
I took a drink. I was ready.
Were you really going to?
No,
I have some water. I can do it.
Let's spare the people who are listening.
That's true. Oh man, that's funny.
Yep. But don't think of these as chores. These are indulgent investments in your vitality. They're easy and they're fun. And honestly, like, I don't know why I wasn't thinking about it from this perspective before, because now I want to do all these things right now. So,
well, they're self-love, they're dopamine, and it's the month of February. Give yourself some grace. And these actually should extend all year long. But if this is if you're hearing this right now and it hits home, you do need to set up an appointment like once a month for the whole year with your girlfriends, or force bathing, or whatever.
Yeah, those are, I think, my two that I'm looking forward to the most. Okay, now it's time for a fun game, ladies. We are going to play self-care speed dating. I'm so excited. Okay, this
we
is
get a swipe left or right. I'm ready.
Yeah, right? Like these are potential dates, right? These biohacks. And so we've got to decide if we're going to swipe left or we're going to swipe right and keep it as a refill appointment, right? Or maybe that's a little too much. So we're going to swipe left. Like, we just got to, let's try it out and see. So what we've done is we've printed off several potentials, right? These are, what would you call these?
Possible self-care dates.
Possible self-care dates. And we're going to read them off, and then we're going to decide if we would swipe right or swipe left. But we also want to challenge all of our listeners to tag us on any social media and let us know what you swiped right on or what you definitely swiped left on. Pictures are always appreciated. Just say it. Okay, so do you want to pull a potential date first?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. The first date. Imagine this: morning sunlight, bright-eyed, golden hour beau who wakes you with serotonin kisses and promises endless energy. No ghosting, just glow.
No ghosting. Oh yeah, totally swiping right on this one.
I'm also going to swipe right because I love mornings, even though I don't necessarily do it because my room is on the opposite side of the house. And so,
well, here's your challenge. You swiped right. Now you got to make a date.
Oh. Do I have to do it every week?
I do this every day, so it's a definite date.
I don't, so I need to put in a lot of effort.
Yep. Put it on your calendar.
I'll schedule a date for myself.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull one. Here we go. Next potential date. The ultimate, okay, we're talking about Yoga Nidra, the ultimate pillow talk partner who whispers you into deep restorative sleep. No small talk, just pure surrender. Swipe right if you love being spoiled rotten.
I'm going to swipe left.
You're going to swipe left?
I'm sorry. I don't need any help going to sleep. I lay down. And my Fitbit could say if I lay down at like 9:05, I could be asleep by 9:09.
Wow, that's impressive.
I mean, unless I stay up past 9:30. My window is 8:40 to 9:30, and I'll go to sleep instantly. But after that, then I get my second wind, and then I might need to do it if I stay up past 9:40.
Man, I'm swiping hard right on this one because this has been a life changer for me for months now. And my sleep has gotten so much better with the use of Yoga Nidra. So
I know, like many other dates that you bring to me, that I'm like, oh, maybe, and then I do, makes me want to try them out because you make that date sound so appealing that I do want to try it out. But I feel like with Yoga Nidra, I don't need any help in that. There's so many other things I need help on. I'm going to save my dates for other things.
Totally understandable. You swipe left. It's cool. I won't, my feelings, I won't be hurt.
No judgment.
No judgment. Oh, okay. Who do we got next?
All right. The next one is the fun, chaotic crew who brings the laughs, the hugs, and the oxytocin overload. Warning, may lead to spontaneous dance-offs and zero regrets. Swipe right hard.
Is this the girls' night one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm swiping right on that all day long.
Yes, me too.
I might be a little bit of a slut, guys. Just saying.
Slut with all your dates?
With all my dates. I'm swiping right.
Yeah, that's right. You have said right. I'm a little more conservative, apparently.
I guess so. What about you? Are you swiping right?
Oh, I'm doing a hard right.
Yep. That's a good one. That's a no-brainer.
That is a no-brainer, and it's really fun, and you can do it multiple times in different ways, and so it never gets old.
Yep, that's so true. All right, next one is the vagus nerve toning. The quirky guy who hums sweet nothings to calm your nervous system. A little weird at first, but once he gargles his way in, total keeper. Swipe right if you're into unique vibes.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah, I'm a swipe left on this one. Sorry.
I'm also going to swipe left, even though I think it would be really entertaining to do it on the podcast. But there are other ways to get the same benefit besides gargling.
Yeah, that's what got me, was once he gargles his way in. I was like, nope, no. Swipe left.
Man. That could be so hot, Mallory. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whisper sweet nothings. Not when you're gargling it, man.
All right. The next potential date. The warm, glowing hunk who makes your skin radiate and your mitochondria dance. Think sunset romance without the sunburn. Swipe right for that post-vacay glow.
Ooh, is it red light therapy?
Ooh, yeah, you're good at this.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. I'm going to totally swipe right on that one.
I am also going to swipe right. I love red light therapy.
Yeah, me too. It's so relaxing.
It literally is a warm hug. I got in the habit, from Atomic Habits. I wash my face and I put that on every night. And it is like it is my signal. Go to sleep.
Oh, I love it. See, that's what Yoga Nidra is for me.
Yeah. And your masks.
Yep. I usually do it during the day, though. That's like my toddler's down for a nap. This is your reward time.
Oh.
I'll sit down with like an audiobook, put the red light mask on, or I'll stand in front of the red light panel, and it's so nice.
Do you do Yoga Nidra while you are on the face mask?
If I do it at night, I do them at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, usually red lights in the afternoon. So, okay, I got one more.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, I'm not going to say what it is. The down-to-earth barefoot adventurer who literally grounds you and reduces inflammation. He's free, reliable, and always up for a park date. Swipe right.
Ooh, grounding.
Yep, that's right.
Even though it's hilarious, like, this is totally where my mind went, is like a park date. Like, you're going to the park and then you're walking around with your bare feet in a public park and then you step and poop.
Oh, that's where your mind went.
That's where my mind went when you said that the park thing at the end.
Oh my gosh. So you swipe left then?
If it's in the privacy of my backyard, I can control what pees and poops on my yard, then I'm going to say swipe right. But if it's in a public park where people walk their dogs, I'm going to say hard no.
I'll walk barefoot anywhere, please. Swipe right. We did a girls' weekend actually once to Vegas, and everybody wore very ridiculous shoes and ended up walking the Vegas Strip barefoot,
Ew.
which
Oh,
might
man.
have, I did not, because I was the only one who wore reasonable shoes. So
For the record,
for the record, it was not me, but it was hilarious.
too bad it was cement, so you're not getting that much grounding in.
I know, right? Yeah. They were in a lot of pain because they all had blisters by the time they took off their fancy shoes. So,
Oh, yeah. Every girl has been there. Every girl has
Yep.
done that at some point in their life.
we've all been there. Do you remember when we went and we were out on, you were watching the kids and my husband and I went for a date and my shoe broke in the middle of a freaking casino, which
Yeah.
is giant. Like, how do you get to a place where shoes are? I did have to walk barefoot that time.
Yeah. I mean,
forgot
well,
about
we've all
that.
done it. We've all done it before.
Yeah. I think I stopped at a CVS and got flip-flops.
I feel like that is true. I think I remember that. That was fun,
Yeah.
though. We should do that again.
Yeah, I know we do. We need to.
That was a very fun trip.
It was. Okay, do you have any left?
Nope, I'm all dated out.
I'm dated out too. I swiped right a lot, so that's probably good for me.
You're easier. I mean, like you're not easier. You are more open to appointments, to various
Put a
dating
nice spin on
appointments.
it, Larissa. I'm easier, okay?
I was like, how am I going to put this?
It's all right. Also, I do not offend easily, so it's cool. Okay. All right.
that
I
was
think we're
funny.
ready for questions from the community. We've got some good ones this week. So the first one, I'm super busy. How do I make these refill appointments stick without feeling like another task?
And I think this goes back to atomic habits. You really have to stack them and pair them together so you do multiple in one. For example, like you could drink a cup of tea, you could journal, and you could be grounding at the same time, or whatever the ones you want to do, whatever you swiped right on. You have to figure out a way where you can combine them so that you can get them in. Because even I would at least choose one day a week, even if you triple stack the dates. I would book at least one day a week, if not one 15-minute time a day. Really,
Yeah.
maybe get up a little earlier and just spend 15 minutes just for yourself.
I really like to think of it like a date, when you treat it like a date with yourself, because I have days where I'm like, I feel like I need to do something self-indulgent. I'm running on empty. And so then I'm like, okay, what would I actually greatly enjoy doing right now, or in the next few hours, or by the end of the day? So a lot of times I'm like, man, I would really love just a hot mineral salt bubble bath. And so then I will get in, and that's when I will do breath work while I'm in the bathtub relaxing. Or you can stack things, but when I do it in a way that I'm like, what am I craving relief from, or what is going to make me feel spoiled? And those are the things that I do for myself, and it helps.
I love that. That's true. Like, what would you do to truly feel like you're indulging at the moment?
Yeah. And then those are the things that I do. Like
Yeah.
in the morning, instead of just going and standing out there and waiting for my dog to go to the bathroom, if I make myself a warm cup of tea or hot lemon water and I take that out there with me, it feels indulgent instead of just doing another chore.
Yeah, I love that. That's so true. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since, I got the little spa tent, for Weston for sports.
Oh,
and
the
stuff.
sauna. Yeah.
Yeah, the sauna. I love that because I don't get a lot of time to go in it, but I try to go in there at least once or twice a week, where I just get to go in there and I can't have my phone in there. I can't do anything in there. So I literally just get to relax.
Yeah.
It's definitely a big hot mental hug.
Yeah, I love it. I do love the sauna. That is an indulgent thing for me too, because it's forced, like, to take a break away from, it's forced relaxation, forced self reflection time, right? And so that does feel indulgent, especially because like we have like the Viking hats, and I take, what I do to make it feel indulgent is we have eucalyptus oil, and we can put it in like a little bowl, and it gets so hot in there that it diffuses it. And so
Oh,
that makes it feel like I'm at a spa, which is really nice.
oh, I should try that. I like that idea.
Yeah, it really made a big difference. Okay, next question. Do girls' nights really count as biohacking? My crew loves wine. Does that ruin the health perks? And the answer is absolutely yes, that counts. The oxytocin from the connection will definitely trump a glass or two. So I would say, opt for laughter over excess and make sure you hydrate, right? We always talk about hydration. We just wrapped up a hydration challenge. So that's obviously key. But it's about joy. It's not about perfection. So studies show moderate social sipping can even enhance bonding benefits. So that's kind of, how I feel. I don't know if you agree, Larissa.
Yeah, listen to your body and like whatever you're feeling, but you don't need it to bond. But then if you do, that's okay too. Just in moderation. Everything is in moderation.
Yes. Yep. And have fun. It's about
Yeah.
having fun.
Yeah.
So
laugh until you cry.
Exactly. That's the goal.
All right, I'll read the next question. Yoga Nidra sounds amazing, but I fall asleep every time. Is that okay?
Heck yeah, that's the point, right? Like this is yoga sleep, yogic sleep. What I don't know what the word is, but your body knows what it needs. You still get deeper recovery sleep than a nap would. And if you're doing it in the middle of the day, make sure you set an alarm, because if you fall asleep, then you just leave, at least make sure you wake up when you need to. Okay, next question. How can I convince my skeptical partner that grounding isn't just hippie stuff? I like this question.
Well, I think a lot of biohacks people are like, what? And they think it's hippie-ish. But then when you actually see the science behind it, then there's some validating points behind it. You're like, oh, this is an easy hack for health. So share the science. Electrons transfer reduced inflammation. It's a natural anti-inflammatory, which is huge for everybody, because I feel like all of America is inflamed. Actually, probably most of the world is inflamed. But definitely turn it into a game. Have them, invite them to do it with you and do it together, hold hands. I don't know, whatever floats your partner's boat, like whatever would entice them to do it with you, and turn it into a cute date and make it fun.
Yeah, make it a cute date. I like that idea.
You can walk around your backyard holding hands and then just tell them all the things you love about them or her.
Or go, forest bathing and take off your shoes on the path,
Are you talking about another park situation where there's going to be dog poop?
No, well, I'm thinking about my nature reserve where dogs are not allowed.
So okay.
It's just the forest, but there might be wild animals. So,
different story.
There might still be poop there, just saying.
All right, ladies. Biohacking, you got to treat it as self-care. It's your superpower. It refills your cup with science-backed bliss. It honors your unique women's health needs and is essential for longevity. So we're all trying to live as healthy as we can, as long as we can. So start now. Pick 2 to 3 appointments you can refill, like morning sunlight or girls' night out, and consistency over intensity. So be consistent with it, even if you start out with 1 a week, but just pencil it in and make time for it. And then you could stack them like we suggested, because it does make a big difference. And make sure you listen to your body, like cycle sync these hacks for maximum hormone harmony. And you don't want the burnout, 0 burnout. So listen to your body and what does it need, just like what we were talking about. Mallory was saying, love that connection. And then make it yours. Infuse fun in there. Whether it's speed dating, biohacking, speed dating, whatever makes you laugh, and turn self-care, love into a lifelong habit, and you will be successful.
Absolutely. Give them a try, right? Tag us this week and let us know what you swiped right or left on. We would love to hear it. And just remember, ladies, our mission is simple here. We want to help you truly know your body and take ownership of your health, one biohack at a time. Our own family health curveballs have pushed us deep into this journey, and man, what we've learned has changed everything. Now we're here to share it with as many women as possible. So if this episode lit a spark for you or made you think of an incredible woman in your life, please share it, hit like, spread the glow, and bring some real health inspiration to the women in your life. Tag us on any social media, and don't forget, we give lots of freebies regularly. We've mentioned them on the podcast, but if you want to know where they are, we do have a blog on our website. It's www.mywellnessrewired.com/blog. If you look by topic, that's where you can sign up for freebies. We give out lots of fun stuff, so check it out. And this has been so much fun focusing on this month. We hope that you guys get some self-care and some self-love in, and we will catch you next time.
And we're going to break down why the helps for blah, blah, blah. We're going to break down why.
Then
what? Oh, sorry.
No worries.
And oxytocin was oxytocin.
Oxytocin. Yeah. All right, you wellness rock stars. That's a wrap on this episode of My Wellness Rewired, Hacking Women's Health. We've had a blast dishing out the hacks and laughs, but hold up, let's keep it real.
Yep, we are not doctors. We are just sharing our biohacking adventures and learning right alongside you. Nothing we say is medical advice, so always, always check with your healthcare provider before trying any new wellness tricks.
Absolutely. This podcast is all about inspiration and entertainment, not prescriptions. So join our Facebook group for more sassy wellness vibes. Catch you next time.